Hello and welcome back to Poly Bridge 3 and the challenge mode campaign made by Teamgames, of course. If you want to play this campaign yourself, as always, the link is in the video description below. Well, the ID is in the video description below, and of course in the playlist description. I started Desert Springs. That's the world with, of course, a lot of springs, and the first level skipping stone is already done. Now we are onto the stretch bridge. Challenge Red Chonka replaced with a turboprop. Only 19k budget, but all the materials and apparently unlimited. So there's that. And the left side is already a pre-build. So let's check this one out for now. Of course this is going to work. And we only have to kind of copy paste this idea onto the right side, but with a big plane instead of a hoverboard. I don't know how to call this one. There's a little bit of mass, but the horsepower isn't that big, and I have to go up to start. So let's check this for now. First of all, I have to do this. Then I have to give it a little bit of leeway. But if I do this, it's going to go down and it's going to get destroyed right away. Which of course isn't ideal. Maybe we can catch the whole thing. This might be actually smarter. Let's see if the car is able to go up this angle. I don't think so, because 6PG is, yeah, it's way too low. So we have to adjust this whole thing a little bit. This one is alright. So let's get the whole thing straight up. I have to delete this one though. This angle might be too steep. It is. That is actually annoying. This one is okay. There you go. Now I'm just going to build this one. Keep this whole thing together. And I think this might be alright. Oh no, it's a little bit too low, so we have to adjust this. This one a little bit higher. And then maybe the spring. Still too low. A little bit higher. Everything a little bit to the left. Now this should be one spring. This might work. Yeah, almost. Adjust this road a little bit. Maybe I have to lower this one. There you go. Wasn't as hard. 13k isn't the best solution, of course, or the cheapest one, but it's not the most expensive one. Diamond 856 built something that was more expensive. Cliff, of course, with the cheapest solution. Kind of a big gap here. Smart to connect both of these bridges to the same rope. There you go. Works out really well. Takes some time, but doesn't matter. On to the next one. Splashdown. Challenge only springs. Oh, I hated this level in the original one. It's not my favorite one. Master mode was even worse. And because it's all springs, it's going to be a rough one for me. Wait, I could use, of course, the roads to build something up, but I think the whole thing is going to be not strong enough. I don't know if this one is high enough right now. I should be able to copy paste this one, right? Let's get this one lined up properly. Now I should copy paste this one. It's a close one. That was a close one. I only need to make this one higher. This might work. There you go. Nice. Of course, not cheap, but I don't care because this was a really, really quick solution. There you go, aren't ready. A little bit of the roads. Same by Cliff, which is the cheapest one. Carrageen, only springs and a few roads. Same as mine, just nicer build. A little bit more expensive though. And Peaked Ward, also a nice solution. There you go. Next one. Keep up the work. Challenge Bulldozer instead of Dune Buggying Cushion. So it's going to go there, then it's going to go down. The question is, where is it going to land? So I most likely have to add something springy on this side, I imagine. I think something like that. Let's see if it's... Oh, it's going to break, but I could use this here maybe to... Well, slow down the fall. Oh, that's really badly built, actually. That's really, really bad. Don't know if more springs are actually helpful here. I think I have to do something on the left side, in the upper left corner. Well, that one was actually kind of close. We could add one more. Maybe switch this one a little bit over. To use the springiness. Maybe double spring here. And then of course just a road from the rock up to the flag. There you go. There's actually a little bit of a well, I don't know how to call it. A jump. This might be good. Because all the springs here should dampen the fall again after this little jump. And the issue is now, because of the springs, the car is going down, the rate is pushing the whole thing down. But here you go. There you go. Teamgames actually wrote a comment. This is the cheapest solution. Look at that. I've got the cheapest solution on a level. Aren't ready? Oh, catch it up here. That's a nice idea. Actually. Never occurred to me. Cybernetic. Same idea as aren't ready. Just a little bit lower build. And Cliff had the cheapest solution until now. Down. That's a nice cushion. Lucky there. And then a little jump. But because this one is the cheapest solution, I'm going to share it. I have to show off a little bit. Just a little bit. Because it's a rare opportunity to actually show off in one of these worlds. or leveled. So I'm going to take it and just hope it is going to happen again soon. I want to go back to a comment that Teamgames actually wrote on one of the last episodes. Don't know which one it was, I'm have to check it out. Flex Cap is the next level challenge, only 2 springs and only 1 road. You are not so heavy. We're connecting those. I have to give you a little bit of leeway. It has to go down a little bit. So I think I have to build a road somewhere here, because this thing is going to push down the whole thing. So it has to be a road like there. Oh, I have to actually connect those, because then the car is going to push down both sides at the same time. Therefore, it is able to actually drive over on the right bridge. This sounds like a good idea. I just have to give myself a more stability on the ground, and I think those might be alright. Oh, the right one isn't good. Or is it? No, it's not. I have to make you stronger. A little bit of a sneaky little diamond. I think maybe actually a cross might be smarter. Something like this. To never mind. First idea was smarter and better. You are now the issue. Would it be smarter to use a muscle here, connect those and make something like this? I think this might be smart. No, it's not. I hoped it would have been smart, but... Well, I got a checkpoint again. But this one isn't strong. Do I need you here? Because if not, I might be able to hold you a little bit better. Now it's locked in. Yeah, now it's locked in. Because of this. This one is locked in right now. So if I make this one a little bit lower, should be able to go down. No. No, because it's just, he's just driving onto the thing. I liked this idea more. So I found a comment, and it was on episode 20, so a week ago. And Polygram, that's the name of Teamgames on YouTube. The link to Polygram's channel is of course in the video description as well. That none of the levels until World FR require complex hydraulic knowledge. Everything from base campaign should be enough. Just a little outside the box thinking is necessary. So maybe I'm able to think a little bit outside the box. I have to make you stronger now. I believe I actually commented that I hope I'm going to remember this comment. Ooh, this one might have actually worked. Oh no, he went down. Well, I can make this one longer. Because if the turnover from the left to the right side is working, I don't need the left side anymore. But I need to be stronger down here. Let's try this again. Another place where the forces can go to. How about I'm going to delete you? Sometimes less is more, if you know what I mean. And sometimes it's not. I want to share the stress, but it's getting worse and worse. So I liked this one on the right side. I have to give you a little bit of leeway. You have to be able to actually go down there. This one might be too much. It's not much, not enough. So let's change this one. It's close. Maybe I have to get down the right side. There you go. There you go. Worked out. Took me some tries. It's by far the most expensive solution. Cliff. Oh, only. Yeah, that's actually really smart. Like, only let those two roads be movable. Diamond connected those two with a spring. That's actually genius. That's actually a genius move. Heads off, Mr. or Mrs. Diamond. Next one, collapsing column. Challenge added a compact car. Ooh, this one is annoying because now it's going both ways. How are your stats? 5.5, 5 to 9, 2.5, 5 to 10. So there's more horsepower, but there's more weight. Slightly, no, actually, not that small of amount of a mass difference. 3 PG more on the police car. And this one is falling down. I should be able to hold you in place though. Do I want that? Is the question. Oh, I can't build there. Oh no, there's a build zone. Just checked it. There is a build zone in this level. I have to get this one higher up. There has to be a road like there. Because of course this one is going to fall down a lot. Therefore I want to go up first. I don't care for the money yet. And the question is, how do I get both cars towards their goals? This one has to be a little bit floppy because it's going down, so there are forces happening. And let's connect those. I should go for the lower side though. Might be smarter instead of the upper thing, because then I can actually support you from below as well with a little bit of a spring action here. Would this be alright? It isn't. This one is collapsing, so I should connect those. Do I have to go for springs down here? If I do the springs down here, I don't need them on top, of course. Yeah, let's do this one strong. And I have to keep you in place, therefore I need you. That's almost the right way to get the cars onto this thing. A little bit lower. I don't want them both on the same lane, because then they are colliding and this one is most likely going to push this one back. But actually, this might be a good idea. If the compact car's horsepower is strong enough, he should push this one. Oh well, the speed is very high. He's a strong guy because of the speed. And the mass, of course. The mass and the speed outworks this one difference in horsepower. I think we need a trapdoor, but this is something I'm going to try in the next episode. Until then, thank you for joining. I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope you will be here in the next episode on Tuesday, same time as always. Until then, have a nice weekend and goodbye.